Trump landed in Beijing with a plane full of business power. Elon Musk was there, Jensen Huang was there, Tim Cook was there, and the wider delegation included business leaders from Boeing, BlackRock, Blackstone, Citi, Goldman Sachs, Qualcomm, Meta, Visa, and other major US companies. So before the meetings even started, the guest list told the story. This was a traveling boardroom, and the reason was practical. These companies have direct stakes in China. Customers, factories, suppliers, payments, capital, aircraft sales, and chip access. Some had products to sell, some had supply chains to protect, and some needed government permission to keep operating smoothly. This is why this trip mattered for AI. The AI race runs through model labs, chips, factories, rare earths, energy, capital, and market access. Nvidia makes the chips that power much of modern AI. China wants access to those chips. Washington wants to control which chips China can buy. Huang joined late, during a refueling stop in Alaska, after Nvidia's China problem became impossible to ignore. The US had cleared H200 chips for around 10 Chinese companies. No deliveries had happened yet. Approval only matters when the chips actually ship. So Nvidia became one of the clearest tensions on the trip. Washington sees advanced AI chips as strategic. Beijing sees access to those chips as a way to reduce cost and speed up development. And Nvidia sits between both governments. One side controls exports, the other side controls demand. But China also had its own leverage. Rare earths had become part of the bargaining table. These are minerals used in chips, batteries, electronics, and defense systems. Trump and Xi were expected to discuss extending a truce, while Chinese export curbs were still affecting supply. For companies, that means higher costs, delays, and weaker production plans. AI depends on physical materials, even when it looks like software. Cook and Musk fit the same pattern. Cook has built Apple around a deep manufacturing base in China. Musk has Tesla's Shanghai factory, Chinese customers, battery exposure, and an AI company that's competing in a market where Chinese labs are moving fast. China touches their costs, sales, and future growth. Their presence was practical. Boeing made the trade agenda easy to measure. Trump said China had agreed to order 200 Boeing jets. Investors had expected a larger order, and Boeing shares fell after the announcement. Aircraft deals are visible. You can count the planes, the jobs, and the market reaction. This also gave the summit something measurable, at a time when trade, energy prices, farm purchases, and the Iran war were already creating pressure. The missing names were revealing too. The people running some of the most watched AI labs, including OpenAI and Anthropic, were not the public face of the visit. The people centered in Beijing were the ones controlling the narrative around AI: chips, factories, rare earths, energy, capital, and supply chains. The AI race is now being negotiated through the companies that control what AI needs to exist.